was on the strip and got from corner store trips. I need more chips. I'm talking quarter mils. Bags full of foreign bills. Shorty bumping Laura Hill. All my dogs sick, more than ill. These old heads like Patrick Peterson, they on the corner still.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, the rhyme.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now here's Allen after Tyler Hero's miss. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
This one for three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Pass to Allen. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
Brunson, left side. Goes up the baseline. Excellent D there from Allen.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair.
Pocket 2. And a wide open look for Hero. And again, it's Cleveland.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
And that one
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. So both teams making some changes here. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out to the wing. Mobley with it. Launches a three. Hero, no good. New York trailing. Here's Man. From deep. Mobley with the rebound. Mitchell with it. Brunson picks him up. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Brunson, no good. Here's Collins. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. 1:44 left to play here in the first. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Now here's Payne. And he drives in. And it's all evened up.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dump by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Here's Mann. He hangs. Outside, Hero. And he uses the glass on the lane. Hero's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Over to the left wing. Here's Payne. Rebound by Mitchell.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Got a piece of it. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Cavaliers leading. Played outside. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's Okoro. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Robinson. In the corner, Shamet with it. Stolen by Wade. Here's Jerome. Over Payne. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Shamet. Buries it from 3-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make it pay.
And that one is good from Jerome. Jerome's got his first basket of the night. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Pass to Robinson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Wade gets the bucket. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Driving the lane. Jerome, good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Down low. Achua, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Let's get an update on Evan Mobley. David, what's his status?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. Well, you hate suffering injuries any time of the year, but it's especially impactful this early on. Tough break. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Cleveland with the ball. It's a three-point game. 17. Here's Jerome. It's Robinson with the block. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Back to Shamet. Three-pointer. And it's Wade with the rebound. 1:56 left to play in the first half. Pass to Hunter. Outside Robinson. Shot from the top of the key. And that one is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Now, man. The tray. After two misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mitchell is double. Outside, Hero. Shoots over Brunson. Off the left rim and out. Pass to Bridges. Back to Collins. Bridges up top. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now Hero. He has 6. Mitchell wide open. And the 3 off target. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Mitchell missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Brunson right side. Back to Anunoby. Stolen by Mitchell. There's Hero with the 3. Stolen by Collins. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New York ahead. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
In the corner, it's Bridges. 6 to shoot. Brunson with a clean look. From outside, off the mark. Cavaliers trailing. Stolen by Collins. Lets it go with a 3. There's Brunson from deep.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 8 points. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. Out to Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alton. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Here's Hero. 8 points for him. Beyond the arc. Knicks with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Brunson. Hands it from downtown. And now an 8-point New York lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Mobley outside. Hunter on the wing. Inside. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. The shot from 20 feet away. Collins with it. Big job by Hero. New York moving it around. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges got 5 in.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And it's Brunson missing. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick-and-roll game, and he's improved his distance from 3. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D-Wade with a better jumper. We've seen Donovan Mitchell go off. He's gone for 70-plus in a game. That is special.
Pass to Shamet. Clock at 4. Here's Achua. To get open is Robinson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Out to Payne. To the inside. It's stolen by Strus. To the middle. Here's Wade. Makes it off the glass. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Thompson left side. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
You know what you're going to get from Thompson. Strength, toughness, and grit.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Mann, and he gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Thompson misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Jerome. Here he goes. What a terrific move that was.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively. This is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his balance, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Jerome. Here's Okoro. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. New York leading by 11. Brunson scanning the floor. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Looking to get back on track here. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Back to Bridges. 3-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
On deep, Brunson. The Cavaliers trail by 11. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's New York with it. Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Robinson. Lays it up off the glass. Robinson's got it back down to single digits for Cleveland.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Collins. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Pass to Mitchell. The shot missing. Bridges with some nice defense. The Knicks leading by 9. Outside, Towns. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. And he hits the jump shot.
Bridge is showing his versatility running the pick and roll.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Robinson for three. He's off on that one. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Out to the right wing. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. The shot's good. About 7 seconds separating the... Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling. Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
So he gets them both. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Okoro.
New York foul. Karl Anthony Towns. Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Ty Jerome at the line.
He hits both from the stripe. Fires from way outside. No good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel